What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on Sndl stock. First of all, brief summary about this company. Sndl Growers Incorporated engaged in the production and distribution of flower, pre-rolls and vapes. It operates through the following segments: cannabis, ornamental flowers and corporate. The cannabis segment includes legal cultivation and distribution of cannabis products under federally regulated licenses issued by Health Canada. And of course, we are interested only in cannabis segment. And from my previous video that I posted just yesterday, we have news that Sndl reports full year and fourth quarter 2020 financial and operational results. And here is the report itself. And let me quote main bullets. Completed financial restructuring and eliminated $227 million aggregate principal amount of debt during 2020. $60.4 million unrestricted cash on hand at December 31st, 2020 and $719 million unrestricted cash on hand at March 15th, 2021. Gross revenue increased by 10% to $73.3 million in 2020 compared to the prior year. Branded net cannabis sales increased to 75% of total cannabis sales in 2020 from 20% in the previous year as Sndl transitioned from wholesale to branded retail sales. Net cannabis revenue for the fourth quarter of 2020 was $13.9 million, at an increase of 8% over the third quarter of 2020. General and administrative costs were reduced by 18% in 2020 as a result of cost reduction initiatives to $32 million compared to $38.9 million in previous year. Committed $58.9 million in the fourth quarter of 2020 and further $31.5 million subsequent to year and strategic cannabis-related portfolio investments. Generated realized investment in income and fees subsequent to year-end of $9.3 million. And this data, I think, is very meaningful for the company because each and every bullet has enhanced numbers compared to previous year or previous quarter. And here is the paragraph that Zach George, Chief Executive Officer, said after this report. And let me quote you, it is very important information in it. We entered our second year of commercial operations facing a number of internal and external challenges, including operational difficulties, excessive leverage, inadequate cost control, a lack of focus on our core value proposition, and rapidly evolving industry conditions, said Zach George, Chief Executive Officer of Sndl. In response, we redefined our strategy and made material changes to position Sndl for improved performance. We successfully restructured the entire organization by repaying all outstanding debt, improving our operating practices, targeting a sustainable cost structure and simplified business model. Sndl also curtailed production and reduced the size of our workforce in response to market demand. We have raised significant capital, made a number of profitable investments, and continue to evaluate a robust pipeline of strategic opportunities. Capital preservation and corporate stewardship are key priorities for our board and management team. While our financial strength has improved materially, we still have significant work to do in our core operations to achieve the goals we have established for Sndl and our shareholders. Sndl's last two quarters have been negatively impacted by the complete repositioning of our cultivation operations as we focused on data-driven best practice to drive quality and potency result that meet evolving consumer preferences. While we are currently seeing many of our Canadian peers move away from cultivation, partially or entirely, due to their inability to deliver consistent cultivation outcomes, Sndl has renewed its commitment to cultivation in our modular indoor facility and views this core competency as an opportunity for differentiation going forward. We are confident that the adjustments made to our cultivation and processing activities better enable us to delight our consumers and customers in the coming year. Yes, they made a lot and they have to make even more. And with this intention, I think this company will be successful, especially with their financial statements for now. And let me show you this data. Here you can see a title Strategic Investments. And it says Sndl continues to explore strategic opportunities to deploy capital with a focus on maximizing shareholder value. This strategy may include a merger or other business combination, direct or indirect investments in other cannabis companies both in Canada, in the United States and internationally, optimizing its assets, including the potential sale of its Rocky View and Merritt facilities, selling limited quantities of inventory at or below cost, entering into long-term supply agreements with other licensed producers, licensing or other strategic transactions, or any combination of the foregoing. And as I've told you, they will invest their money, and they have more than $700 million, and they have to invest this money properly, and this will be a catalyst for this company to grow. And I think they have very clever CEO and their management in total, and that's why this company is on its way to success. And let me show you this information. We are on Sndl.io. And we don't have much change since my previous video, but at the section of short volume ratio we can see huge decline in this ratio. So from yesterday, and the ratio was 31.05%. For now, on March the 17th, we have 19.81%. And this leads us to technical analysis. But before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel with notification bell. In this case, you won't miss my next video, and hit the like button. It helps me a lot. So since my previous video, we have this V-shape of correction for the asset, and we didn't hit my predicted potential predicted target, but we've hit, let me show it to you. We've hit this line as support, and it is a 55 exponential moving average. And as you can see, here was the formation that I drew previously. And as you can see, if we make this line longer, it will become from the resistance to support right here, and we bounce back. And from this point, we've up already around 20%. Our previous entry point was right here at this yellow line, and let me show you our gains for now, and we have around 50% so far of potential profit. But in my opinion, this company has a huge potential from the investor standpoint, and if you already done your own due diligence and you decided to invest in this type of in this industry, I think Sndl is a great company. Sndl is a great stock to put your money in. And let me show you how you can do it. Basically, as you can see from their report, they have a bright future and they have strong financial results. And each and every time that they will declare some partnership with other companies or some acquisition or even mergers, I think it will be a huge catalyst for the price. And that's why from this point we have a great opportunity to enter investment position. It's not the best for traders. I not encourage you to enter the trade. I just want to say that this is a good time to invest in this company, because this year will show that this company will show exponential growth. So, and I think from the time when I post this video, in 1 hour or so, it will be a press conference with the CEO of Sndl Growers. He will answer all the questions from the investors, and I think it might be also a great catalyst for the company to grow their stock. And that's why you can enter your position right here, and each and every line that I drew here before, this one and this line, it is a long trend line from the previous, as you can see, from previous lowest points, and we respect this line so far. I can even adjust it a little bit in the log scale, as you can see. These lines, it is a strong supports, and I think the closer we get to these lines, the better price you have. So, with that being said, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. In this case, you won't miss my next video, and hit the like button, as usual. It helps me a lot. See you guys and girls next time. Bye!